never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I didn't F up this time. Well, I could say fuck because this ain't monetized. Like, there's no way this shit's monetized. We're talking about gummies and sex. Like, this shit, I'm not even trying. It's like, no. The other video got flagged for 18 plus.
Ooh, shocker.
Yeah.
I didn't get any flags, but I mean, I have like 3 people, so.
I haven't looked.
But hey, hello, we're not DC again. I'm Lushie, aka Jessica, aka Lushie. I will do my introduction last because it will feed into the content. So, you're up, Mrs. Pico Speaks.
Hi, friends. I'm Jen, or Mrs. Pico Speaks. I am a wife, a mom, an MLM dropout, and I am here as a consenting adult to enjoy a gummy and talk shit about PR.
Hey everyone, I'm Wendy. I've been in sales for just about 14 years now. I think next week is going to make the actual 14 years, so yay. I am a single bitch, so I'm not a wife or a mom, and I'm grateful for that right now.
You're a dog mom. That counts.
I am a dog mom. I have my little guy right here. His name's Jax.
He's so cute.
And that's his full size. So, yeah, if you're going to partake responsibly, as we always say. But yeah, let's have a good time on 4th of July.
And I'm Jessica Lushie. I went over that. I am a wife. I don't know how that happened. Some crazy mofo married me. Thankful every day. I was a peer romance hunt, and that is what we're covering today. I was in it, like, I tried for a year, and then I hung out and was active for a year, and, like, still went to events, and then, like, I even went to meetings, like, after I became inactive because I thought these people were my friends. So, I feel like that says a lot about the high control aspect of MLMs. So what I did, I took a training from, they probably filmed it in 2013 because it was new when I first joined in 2014. Or maybe it was filmed in 2014 because I joined. When did I joined. Hold up. No, I joined in 2015. So yeah, I think I left in 2015. I joined in 2013. So I believe this was filmed in 2012. Sorry, you guys, not braining right there. So yeah, and then a few weeks ago, they just released a new party demo training. So these were filmed probably 12 years apart, 11 years apart. So I put them together to compare the ways they present now versus then, and I found it very interesting, the difference. So after we partake, we're gonna get right into it. Yeah, numbers and dates are hard. Sometimes I'm like, wait. No, okay, math, and now.
So, my disclaimer that I always say is we are all consenting adults. We are all using products that are legal in our location, jurisdiction where we are, live, work, whatever. And if you do choose to partake in legal, what would you call that? Legal
Activity?
activities, be consenting and do it in a smart fashion.
Yes.
That's all
And
that's all I have to say.
Today I'm only microdosing just because I do have stuff to do later, so I want to be responsible. So just giving y'all a heads up.
Smart choices.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm undecided.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Ugh, I hate the green taste.
Chaser.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Heather.
You're like 1.5.
Nice. I just took one instead of my 4. I'll do that later.
If
At firework.
you're new here and this is your first time watching us, what we do is we take a gummy, an edible, and then we watch and comment on something, or we do something interactive. So we do this every Thursday. The time is usually later, but today's a holiday. So if you're new here, hi, welcome, stay and hang out. We like to have a good time.
Yes.
Also, Coconuts said, I wish one gummy did something for me. I'd have to eat the whole bag plus some. So that's my tolerance too. Like my one gummy microdose is still 100 milligrams. So just disclaimer there, you know.
There's 2 files. I will just go for the last one. I'm like, why did it export twice? But because I used a new program. So I love Canva for like graphics because I'm not a Photoshop person. Like, bless DC, she tried so hard to teach me Photoshop when we worked together. Like, she would give me step-by-step instructions written out, and I would still fuck shit up. Like, Canva for graphics, yes, I can do that. But, like, for video editing, like, I know how to edit videos. I worked for a TV station, and I don't know what the fuck I was thinking trying to edit a video in Canva. I spent hours on the first half, and then I'm like, oh, I have iMovie. Took me 20 minutes to finish last night. I'm like, what's wrong with you, Jessica.
Yeah, I literally was like, what free software can I use? Because I didn't want to spend a bunch of money for something I just started up. And iMovie has just been so easy for me to learn. Like, I pretty much only know how to like cut out segments, but I'm getting there.
Yeah. In life pro tip, get a best friend like DC who has the paid version of Canva and be like, please add me to your Canva. I will work for it and she'll do it. Yeah, Jen, you're making this fire.
Yep.
Thanks. It's the closest I can get with my vintage old man silk button-up shirt and my white, like I have like a white jumper dress thing on, and my red lip. It's as close as I'm gonna get to red, white, and blue today. So here you go. Y'all get to see the extent of my holiday attire.
I wear blue and white on purpose, my bad.
And Wendy has on red. So see, we all get
Yeah.
we're all festive.
I know you can't see it, but I have a blue skirt with white polka dots on.
Oh,
So
cute.
I'm actually
That's
kind of
cute.
festive.
Like mine backwoods, that's what she said. It's not the cigar company, it's a local brewery. Oops, I don't want that scene. I want that scene. Okay, we are diving right in where we left off. If you missed part 1, go catch it after this. And we're just sliding right in. It's too early for these jokes, Jessica. Stop it.
It's early.
All right,
for
we're
you,
going
not for me.
over to vaginal health and massage.
I mean,
So good.
early.
We're starting early.
Let's just dive right in.
Literally.
I mean, early in the stream, yeah. We're diving right into vaginal health, like right out of the gate.
Friends, we're starting vaginal health. Two of my top favorites here are called Cleanse with Benefits. Now, this is going to sound really weird and odd, but my favorite thing is it doesn't say vagina wipes really big on it. I know, so exciting. You can keep them in your purse or your back.
What does that matter? Like, are you
She's still
sharing them in
announcing
the
it.
bathroom? Like,
Like a week.
and
Your
continue.
vagina is self-cleaning.
Yeah.
It's like like these mofos say, it's like an oven. You know what an oven is? Self-cleaning.
Mhm.
I mean, I kind of warned y'all that we're diving right into this and to go back to part 1 and yeah. Sorry.
Like, and to what Kate said, it's like there's a problem, and it's their vaginas are a problem, and like leave your vagina alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Like, it's one thing, like, let's say you're on your period unexpectedly, but like use a water wipe. Like, don't use
Right.
like, all these fragranced products. You don't need any of that.
Yes.
And like this.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
The dude wipes say like big dick energy on them.
Yeah.
Big balls for your balls.
Right.
Wipes. No. I hate this.
Pack and no one's gonna be like, your vagina wipes fell out. Like, no, not a big deal. Now, when your
Who
teeth
would
don't
do
feel
that?
clean,
But-
you brush
No.
them, right?
Who's gonna stop there and read what fell out of your purse?
Oh, like, oh, ma'am, these are vagina wipes. Are they yours? Like, no, just hand them back to somebody and don't say anything.
Imagine being in a parking lot and trying to chase this woman down, being like, ma'am, your vagina
Your
wipes.
vagina wipes.
No
Oh
one's
my
doing that.
God. Mm.
I'm
Hey,
sorry
Aya.
for everyone just hopping in. We're kind of raw dogging this shit today. Oh, and I forget to say this disclaimer every time we cover peer romance. They are very cisgender, heteronormative in their language. So we don't believe in that fuckery, but just so you know, it's very like cisgender, heteronormative, like, yeah.
Or you grab a piece of gum. When your vagina doesn't feel clean, what do? Shower. What if you don't have a shower? Then what do? You're hoe bathing it, cottonelle wipes, baby wipes.
Are you okay, Jen?
I think this broke her.
Why?
Like, can we
Why
get a
the
little
excess?
classier than
Like,
like
why?
hoe shower for a sales pitch? Like, I don't think my boss would be too thrilled if I was like, yeah, I took a hoe shower today. Like,
Why would you advertise that, first of all? Like, I'm just like, all of the things that she does are not things that I would do. So
right.
I'm really struggling with understanding her, like, this is what you have to do kind of like mindset, because it's like, I don't have to do any of that. Why do you have to do that?
I will
Why are you
say
doing
she is
this?
like super confident because like I could never just keep a straight face while talking about like
With
vaginal
her
wipes.
whole chest. She's
Yeah.
saying it with her whole chest.
And like this is what gets me is a lot of MLM reps would be great in traditional sales. Like I feel like she would kill it in traditional sales. But she's spending all her time and money and efforts into a fucking pyramid scheme, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
can't believe this is where we're at. I can't, like, this is like, my mind is.
we're like 35 seconds into a 58-minute video.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
I may need alcohol. Like, this is, I don't know if a gummy is gonna be strong enough for this.
This is gonna be like an 8-part stream at this point.
Ladies, they are not good for your vagina. These are cleanse with benefits. They're gonna benefit her. They're pH balanced and they have a tingling sensation. No, not like a you're gonna have an orgasm or anything, but more like a fresh. I feel good. I feel confident. Those are
No, I'm tapping out on this one.
Just
cleanse it with
continue.
benefits. Then we have our brand new, wait for it. This is going to be a pelvic floor exerciser. Do any sneezers and peers in the room? Yeah, they're around. That is called your pelvic floor. If you don't know how to hold your pelvic floor and squeeze your pelvic floor, you're sneezing and peeing, friends. This is called wait for it. It's a 3-in-1. Put it in your vagina, learn to hold it. I know that sounds very easy. You will figure it out. Super simple though. Start here, do whatever you're comfortable with. But the top ball actually unscrews as well. Do y'all see my other balls?
Oh,
I know, I got balls.
look.
Friends, okay.
But there's more. Like, okay, number one, I don't want a tingly vagina from the previous product she talked about. Number two, I don't want this random woman talking about pelvic floor exercises and pelvic floor health. If you have a problem, go talk to a doctor. Like, I'm just going to get a t-shirt made that says, go talk to a doctor. And every time somebody says something that is, in my opinion, not very smart from an MLM and makes a medical claim, I'm going to or a sign, and I'm going to stand up and show my shirt or hold up my sign that says, "Please see a doctor."
That's
You-
a hell no.
Also, like, imagine if you don't screw that on properly and it gets stuck up there.
That's yep, I thought that too. Like, there are places that you don't want things to end up that could just fall off.
But
No.
they teach, I don't know how true it is, but they claim that it's a cul-de-sac up there, so nothing can escape there.
Well, it's not gonna like do any damage, but like sometimes your fingers might not be long enough, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just
Hey,
recipe for disaster, in my opinion.
Yeah, no.
I heard them call. Would that be the vagina? The inside, they call it a cul-de-sac.
We shouldn't be using the word sack with like a vagina.
Why are we talking about anything relating to motor vehicles and relating that to a woman's body?
Right?
Okay, dump truck, cool. I got that. That's funny. But like, please don't talk about my body parts inside my body as a cul-de-sac.
Well, also
No one's driving. Like, who is driving? Is there a car? Is there an Uber driver? Like, what is happening?
yeah, it's a ram.
On their house.
But for a company that is so like pro health and wellness and sexual wellness and stuff, like they really are making a mockery out of it. Because, you know, like it's one thing like when you're talking to friends and you're calling stuff like you're a JJ, whatever. But in a professional setting, when you're supposed to be educating people, I don't think that that's too appropriate.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's like everything has a cutesy nickname, and it's like body parts have functions, and I get if, a nickname works, but like I feel like their marketing is just so yuck to me. Like coochie. Okay, you could call it 1,000 other things. Why do you have to use that? Like, why does that have to be the term?
Well, and they pay someone to use that term. Because it's a trademark owned by someone else. I'm covering that in the stream when Gus returns from their surgery.
Nice.
So stay tuned. Hey,
Hi, Chelsea.
hey.
Unscrew the balls, change it out. You have different weights as well. Bonus number 2, friends, is it vibrates. It could be a clitoral toy, it could be a vaginal toy, it could be a pelvic floor friend, or you can do the dishes and have a great time as well. Wait for it is great if you're like, I really need something for my pelvic floor, I'm a sneezer and a peer, and I'm not really sure what to do. It's a triple bonus because your clitoris is happy and your
Go to your fucking doctor. We know what to do if you're having pelvic floor issues. Like, there's little specialists, my dude.
There's a specialist for everything. Like,
Yeah.
you'd
And
be
they are
surprised.
professional. They are professionals who do this for a living, not a woman or a human, a person who does it to make money and a profit who is not like formally trained.
Right.
Well, they went to school for probably a decade, and this person bought a starter kit off the internet.
From somebody that could probably be a stranger. If we don't know
Yeah.
who her upline is. Like,
Yeah.
Or like Chris Chicanelli, his mom.
Patty.
Still.
I mean, it's such a fine line with some of the shit they say. It's like you don't want to kink shame, but you're also curious if that's a fucking thing because not here, not here.
But they're talking about it and they're coming at it from a way that's like they're the experts, but they're not the experts. And naive people, I don't want to say people are naive, but people are naive. We know that. And would like play into this and believe this. And as opposed to if they're afraid to go see a doctor or, 1,000 other reasons, it doesn't have to be medical. It's just people have their own reasons for feeling the way they do. And it's like, don't listen to people like this who some of them, it's a hobby.
Yeah.
Like, why would you listen to somebody that it's a hobby when you have a medical issue? Go to a doctor.
Because there's different
Wait.
ways. Because as your pelvic floor strengthens, you increase the weight.
Mm.
So yeah, just like any other muscle. Yeah, and like maybe that's a gap that still needs to be filled in the U.S. But fucking pure romance rep ain't the person to fill in that gap.
No.
Unlike now, we're not doing the hunt thing and put a thing in the chat. No, we won't do that.
Pelvic floor is happy. Wait for it.
Just like any muscle in your body, your vaginal muscles are the same thing. If you don't work it, you lose it. So it's use it or lose it.
So for these two comparisons, the toy she showed is new, so clearly Crystal didn't show it. So I'm showing how they talked about vaginal health at each party. So not every comparison is the same. Like in the first half, we saw them at times literally saying the same exact thing. A lot of times in the second half, things don't align quite nicely, but it's still comparable in my opinion.
Makes sense.
And so when we're talking about strengthening your muscles, we have all different sorts of options for strengthening your vaginal PC muscles. And then we have this fabulous little quick fix. If you would like him to feel larger, you to feel smaller, it's Like a Virgin. And Like a Virgin is a 24-hour vaginal tightener, has alum in it. So you put it in the inner opening of the vagina. It causes that area to kind of like shrink and contract. And then again, it makes him feel larger and you feel tighter. So
It
Like a
causes
Virgin
that
is really
area
fun.
to swell.
Yeah.
And swelling is not good in any regard, especially putting like a product down there to make you swell up. Like all of that, once again, bad idea. I think Jen froze.
Jen, the internet died. But no, like this does not sound safe at all. Uh, like it comes in your starter kit. So like myself was I'm gonna show it until I sell the two that came in your kit. Like I didn't open my sample on purpose because of what can you show, and like it's shocking that this stuff actually sells.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, I see where people would want to do it, like, for heightened senses and stuff. But when you really think about it, like, that is just downright dangerous, like, that can literally cause like tearing and bleeding.
Okay, I missed something. What did I miss? Sorry.
We were talking about the tightening cream like a virgin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Don't like that either.
No. No. It, and I feel like
I mean, it is a lip plumper if you think about it.
and I could see them doing that as a hack. Yeah.
One product, many uses. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
they do that with all these products, so you sell more then.
Well,
If your
yeah.
vagina is on fire, go to a doctor. Like,
I've
because
never
how-
understood like the warming lubricants. Like that just sounds awful to me.
Yeah.
But Lushie, how many times do people talk to you about things that probably should have been addressed by a doctor? And they're like, do you have a product that does this? Like, was that a thing?
No. Yeah, assuming I actually sold shit. No, not really. I mean,
But do you think that
I
other reps
oh,
dealt with that?
definitely. I mean, I had someone who was like, "Oh, can you sell me a sperm-friendly lube?" It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to?
Yeah, because you
That,
don't get that kind of training, which you should, like any kind of sex shop is going to give you training, like
Mhm.
I've bought stuff at a sex shop and like, they'll go over ingredients or if something's like gonna counteract, like they'll tell you. Like
Mhm.
these people,
or
they don't.
it's
And
possible they do that at like the conferences. Uh, Like I never went to like the big corporate training, but like we did local trainings, and you would think they would prioritize shit like that in the local trainings instead of telling us how to recruit.
but think
Yeah.
about it too, like, when a shop sells a product and let's say their people have training or don't have training, the customers are going to go back to the shop, right? And so it's like, okay, that the shop reflects the product. But when with PR, their product, like to me, a lot of times is the rep. So if they have a product that somebody doesn't like or doesn't work for them, they go back to the rep and it's like, you fix my problem as the person. And then it's like, well, it's you that it's not the product. Like it just gets kind of like gray area there when you start talking about, it's like companies who obviously value their employees and value their products, and like a shop versus an MLM who's just like, who needs training? Who needs product knowledge? Who needs, all of that stuff? And just push the product out the door and recruit new people to sell the product. It's the quality over the quantity over the quality, as in like typical like mom and pop shops or whatever. It's a lot of times quality over quantity. You have that huge gap of MLM companies don't care about people. They care about dollars.
Yeah.
No, because the people are the dollars for them, like
Mhm.
the people are the product. The actual product doesn't really matter because your sales are only going to be a small fraction of your income. It's all about
Mhm.
recruiting.
Yeah. I know they can't even recruit, and we're seeing all the big leaders leave.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well,
Down to massage.
Apparently, that's all Crystal said about vaginal health. Make it tighter for him. Yeah.
Because
Do y'all know your
it's
loofah in your
on
showers?
his- and
What?
I think we lost.
Gross.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go.
Did we lose Jen again?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you, but I think you're frozen.
God dog it.
Oh, we
I'll be
heard
back.
that.
Can y'all see me now? Every time I say I'm gonna leave or I leave, it like clears up and it's like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay.
Right?
Don't touch it. Don't touch
Are
the
y'all you
food.
good?
Okay.
It's called.
Down to massage. Do y'all know your loofah in your showers? Gross. Okay. Loofahs hold dead skin cells, mold, mildew, bacteria. Y'all already know all these things. These are all in good hands. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Most of my ladies, they literally get this as a loofah. I've got other bonuses though, okay? Use it with your body wash. You will actually use less wash because your loofah absorbs so much. Phenomenal for travel. If you guys haven't friended me, you will notice that I'm always traveling, always doing something. I actually use the gloves and I keep them in my toy storage, which I'll talk about later. And literally I've got a loofah on the go. I don't have to worry about it. Other uses though, massage, little beads are great.
Wait. You use your dem? Is that what she just admitted to you? That's good because it's always in her demo, so if she needs it, she has a loofah on the go. Is that what she just said?
I believe so.
You may need to rewind that and listen. We need to listen to that again.
Yeah.
Down to massage. Do y'all know your loofah in your showers? Gross. Okay. Loofahs hold dead skin cells, mold, mildew, bacteria. Y'all already know all these things. These are all in good hands. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Most of my ladies, they literally get this as a loofah. I've got other bonuses though, okay? Use it with your body wash. You will actually use less wash because your loofah absorbs so much. Phenomenal for travel. If you guys haven't friended me, you will notice that I'm always traveling, always doing something. I actually use the gloves and I keep them in my toy storage, which I'll talk about later. And literally I've got a loofah on the go. I don't have to worry about it.
Wait, I'm
How-
done.
I have questions. What storage? Is it going with you everywhere? Are other people seeing these items? That's all
Is
I
it
need
on
to
your
know.
is it on your carry-on? Like, do you have a full ass suitcase that you bring
Are-
with you?
Do those get sanitized after you like I can't. What is
That also looks like it just feels horrible.
Yeah,
Like,
it does. It sensory.
the texture.
Mhm.
Oh.
When she was putting them on and I could hear it, I
Uh-huh.
was like, I'm out.
And
Like,
they're so thick. Like, you would not be able to
mhm.
do shit with those.
Like, I can't see them up close, but why? Why?
But she was talking about her demo storage.
hmm
I don't know. We'll see if she actually shows us the toy storage. I'm not sure if she does. I kind of went to like the beginning and the end of these clips because who has time to watch it in its entirety? DC taught me that. I thought for the video editing, you had to sit there and watch every second. She's like, nah, just look at the audio spikes, and that's where you need to edit. I'm like, are they like loud? I'm like, that's why I love DC.
It took me like 3 videos in order for me to get that to click. And I was like, oh, now I understand. Like, I can see like where the ums are, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, yes.
No, DC taught me right away because like I never did long form videos. I've always done commercials and PSAs. the longer form videos are newer to me, so she's taught me a lot.
That's awesome. Hey, Savannah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't have a YouTube because I know nothing about video editing. Okay, bye.
Other uses though, massage, little baby nuts are great if you have, a knot in your neck or things like that. Phenomenal with our Body Boost lotion. It's gonna tighten, tone, and firm your skin. You can also give a hand job. Always use lube, otherwise like milking a cow gets a little weird down there. They're like, oh my goodness.
What?
the
That she just
shit?
dove right in on that. Hi, Savannah. Sorry, I'm like,
Wow.
I feel like any guy would be like, what the fuck are you coming at me with? Just seeing
with
that
this
glove on them.
with this glove,
This
yes.
rubber ass
And
industrial glove.
And let me just say again, for the record, what about the he's, she's, theys, and gays? Not everybody has a partner that has a penis. So, like, I have so many
Hey,
questions.
Denise.
Hi, Denise. Like,
should we warn the newcomer? This is a very
I need to get
R-rated,
ice. So yeah.
borderline X-rated. Be prepared for some what the fuck is happening moment. Chelsea, it looks like a dog wash club. There, I said
It does. Or they have gloves for like petting your cat, so it like sheds your cat.
No, they do not really talk about same-sex relationships. Like, this demo was made for the straights, in my opinion. The straight cisgenders.
Mhm.
Yes, Wendy, the cat glass.
Yep. I still get like the heebie-jeebies just thinking about those gloves like coming anywhere near me.
Yeah, the only thing she is leaving out is doing the dishes, in which you have to use the vibrating pelvic floor exercise. This is wild.
That is accurate.
No lies detected. Is that a Gucci belt?
And if you're not sure, get a blindfold, okay? So those are in good hands. Then we have our CBD muscle rub. Ladies,
Wait. We need to rewind that because she just said, give him a handy, and if he's not sure about it.
Oh, that's a perfect pause. Sorry.
No, she just said something fucking terrible. Listen.
Okay.
it gets a little weird down there. They're like, oh my goodness. And if you're not sure, get a blindfold, okay? So those are in good hands.
Did you hear that?
If you're not
That
sure, get a blindfold. I'm sorry, what?
How about you don't try to convince somebody to do something they don't want to do?
Or fucking consent.
Right.
Consent. My God, don't shame a person because they don't want that on their private parts. Like,
I don't want that
It's-
shit anywhere near me.
what?
Like,
And their corporate office posted this to their YouTube channel. This came from corporate.
because she's acting like it's all like fun and games, ha ha he he, but there's like underlying messages that just shouldn't be there, like blindfolds can be fun, blindfolds can be sexy, but not to try to convince your partner to do something that they're uncomfortable with. Like, that's just
Mhm.
gonna make it worse.
Mhm. You know what
And
else is
that's just
sexy?
crossing all the boundaries.
No. Respect
Uh-huh.
of the word no. So,
That's a huge turn on
consent.
for me.
Yeah.
So
That I mean,
Panties
if
wet right
he
now.
if he says no, just blindfold him. Imagine if this was a guy telling other guys to do that to women. Oh, your wife doesn't want to do that. Just blindfold her and do it. Uh, oh my gosh.
Nope.
The more I think about it, the more pissed off I get. Because
yeah,
what
the
the
mhm.
fuck?
I didn't even catch that
No,
at first because she just like slipped it in there. She was just like, "Oh yeah, just use the fucking blindfold. It's fine." Like,
no is full stop. We're done at like that's it. That's it. And
right.
I was having this conversation with a friend of mine who is dominant the other day. And it's like no is no is no. And anybody who disrespects you and doesn't take no as an answer, as a full stop answer, you really need to evaluate the choices that you make and the people you associate with because
Hmm.
that's it. Like no is no. Done. End of story.
Right. And it
I
also
don't
doesn't
like this.
matter when you say no. Like, you could be in the middle of it and something happens and you're just like, you know what? Like, I just can't do it anymore. Like, it
And like,
shouldn't have to be like, oh, well, you said yes before or you did X, Y, and
And
Z, you know?
it's okay to change your mind.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
more like clearly there is role playing where you consent
Yeah.
to know, but in those cases you have a safe word.
Right.
Like
There is such thing as consensual
everything's
non-consent. It's an agreement. You go into it knowing you're not going to be
yeah,
you're consenting to not consent in a situational like in a situation and that's part of the whole like scene or situation. But
but
there
you
is a safe
still
word.
have
Like
a
you
safe
always you
yeah,
have an out every single
yeah,
time. That's the thing is
And
you always have an out
yeah.
do you have to have
and you
that
should feel
conversation
comfortable.
before you have like any kind of relations
Yes.
with the partner? Like, you have to sit down and say like, "Hey, these are what I like. This is my boundaries." Like,
Mhm.
and if I say no, it's no. And the same, it should be reciprocated.
Mhm.
I'm taking the rest of my edible. Fuck this shit.
I am really sad I'm not taking the rest of mine until like hours later. So, I'm gonna text you guys later.
Mhm. I'm also
Then we have
partaking
our
in
CBD muscle rub. Ladies,
have y'all ever seen this? Have y'all ever seen the Eggo sipping cream
Yes. How is
moonshine?
it?
It's good. It's good. Okay, sorry. Squirrel. Now let's get back on consensual relations and shitty sex toys.
Mhm.
I can't take you text my husband to be like, Margarita. And he's
I sadly don't
like,
have any alcohol in the apartment right now.
I
Put
don't have any either. This whole talk, that's all whiskey behind me.
I love that.
Huh.
I've been really into sake lately. Okay, and a squirrel trail.
ooh.
My brother teases his alcoholic friends. He's like, you suckers, my sister has so much booze at her house. You would not survive her house, and she can have booze for years, you losers.
That's my weed stash. Like,
Let me. I believe that partners should respect each other. They should not push others to do something that's uncomfortable. Yeah,
mhm.
exactly. Many have
Mhm.
trauma which will spike in the end. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, it
that's
has
a good point.
CBD, but if you've ever had an ache, a pain, a cramp, or anything like that, a little bit goes a very long way. This is going to relieve the tension throughout your body. This is not for your vagina, but it's great for your neck.
Ma'am, put the gloves down. I can still hear them.
Yeah. And
Sorry. That's just
also,
what's angering me.
quit touching pregnant people. Like, no, no, no. Like,
Mm-mm.
I remember meeting someone for the first time, and like, I knew of her, she knew of me. We were basically friends before we met because we had a mutual friend, and she was like 8 months pregnant when we finally met. And I was like 14, and the first thing I asked was, "Can I touch your belly?"
Right. You just don't walk up to somebody like, first off, imagine if they weren't pregnant, you know, but also you just don't touch people, period. End of
No.
discussion.
I'm like that with the dogs though too. I'm like, but it's just me. It's like ask permission to touch me,
I will
touch my
always
dog, touch my kid,
Yeah.
touch like
right.
if it's something that's mine, as in I'm taking ownership of everything. But it's like at like I like to do that too. Like, but don't come over and touch my dog. Like you know,
You're breaking up,
Yeah.
hon.
Hey, hon.
Hey, girl. Hey.
you're
Kind of.
okay. Can
There
I
we
see
go.
now?
We're getting there.
Okay. Just play the video.
Okay.
But yeah, like, if I'm at a park and there's dogs, the dog could be literally jumping on me, and I'm still gonna ask if it's okay for me to pet the dog.
Oh yeah. I was working at Pride last weekend and people had their dogs because it was an open park. And of course, like my heart melted, but I'm like, can I pet the doggy? The whole time. Like, and
Yeah.
they were all super sweet. And some of them actually said, like, thank you for asking first.
Yeah, even
It's just respect.
though.
But also, you don't
Well,
know the other person's dog either. Some of them you
the
can't.
even in that situation, though, it's safe to assume if a dog's at a big event like that, it's cool with the people.
Mhm.
But still, it's cool that you asked. You didn't assume. You would hope that most dogs would be cool if they were at a big gathering like that. But
Mhm.
you never know. You never know.
Mhm.
You're back, Jen.
Yay.
Hi, friends.
Hi.
I missed y'all so much. I had to come right back.
That was such a horrible minute and a half without you. Just
I
my heart.
know.
If my freaking internet does not get it together every day, like clockwork between 2 and 3, it does this every day.
Do you think they're
Okay.
throttling you because of high requested hours?
I think that so I have T-Mobile home internet and it runs off of Wi-Fi. It runs off of cellular service. And
okay.
I think because there are so many people home right now during the summer, I think they throttle everything. But
Yeah,
I don't know if the heat has anything to do with it. Who knows? It's hot as hell, and
true.
I that makes me feel better to say it's the heat.
Right.
It's gonna be hot today, but
I'm going to
like,
go
yeah.
off camera for just a second. I don't think you guys want to see me blow my nose.
Alright.
90.
It's 78 here.
I don't want to hear it.
It's 96 over here.
I don't want to hear it, Jessica. Jessica.
90. It will be in the 90s this weekend.
So I'll pass it around if you want to take a little bit on your right fingers and rub your shoulders. Women carry so much stress right in their shoulders. Muscle rub and are in good hands.
And we're going to segue into our massage products, which is very.
Okay, this is weird AF how they used to do this and kind of creepy. Warning, the cringe is about to be 12.
Very important. Then we're going to segue into our massage products, which is very, very important. Massage and foreplay. So women actually need at least 10 to 15 minutes of foreplay before your body's ready for action. So if you need this in writing before I leave, let me know. All right. I don't know.
Okay, so what I did is pure romance. This is part 2. And so what I did, pure romance just posted a new party demo. So what I did, I took the party demo that they released in 2014 and compared it to the party demo that they released in 2024. So this is the old demo, and this lady was actually my upline. So my team leader. Her team was called Simple Sweeties. Like, she had logos and everything. Like, I have a bottle opener with her logo on it that she gave to the husbands at our team picnic at her house one summer. Like, one summer she invited us all out to her house and gave like the men gifts and like love bombed you, basically, in my opinion.
Oh, wow.
So this was filmed in Chris Chicken-Dowley's house, and everyone in the room were paid actors, which they could have probably like paid consultants and product, like knowing consultants. You're muted, Jen.
That's what I was gonna ask, is why didn't they just pay consultants in product or ask them to volunteer? I'm sure some would have just volunteered out of the kindness of their own heart to be on a video, like on a training video.
No. Especially like for pure romance. Well, depends, because like a lot of the consultants would be like, oh, well, look at me. I got like into this video and stuff. Like, I feel like they could have probably gotten like just some regular ass reps.
I can't tell you
Well,
how many times the since he came out, but he wanted to look and see if they were in the catalog.
yeah.
I didn't care. I'm like,
Um,
Yeah, Denise, they are no longer doing like the recruitment thing. A lot of people are leaving. So
but it's still interesting to cover because at the root of anti-MLM is anti-scam, and they thought by ditching the MLM model, they were doing a positive thing, but in my opinion, they screwed over the only people actually making money. So, like, I think this omni marketing that they're doing is a worse choice because it seems as though no one's making money now versus 1% of people making money.
yeah, and I
Do you
remember
think-
Aaron
Go ahead,
B's
Wendy.
sorry. I remember Aaron B's video when Chris was talking about like the changes and everything, and they had to buy like what was it, like $400 a month in order to like just sell the products. So why would anyone want to do that?
And it doubled. It used to be 200 retail, and it went to 200 discounted, which is 400 retail.
Yeah. So it
Well,
just doesn't make sense for people to be in it anymore.
and they also put everyone at a 50% commission rate, which if you were at the top, you were at a 60% commission rate with a downline commission.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's just interesting to compare because they're so different, but yet the trainings are very similar. So, like, you're just not paying the top now. Like, that's the difference, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think Jen's frozen.
Nope, there we go.
Know why they think a grab of your tush when you're taking dinner out of the oven is foreplay. It's not. So I like to say massage and some of our other products, and we have fun games. There's a game called 52 Weeks of Naughty Nights, which is really fun.
I don't know why they included this because they never had it in stock after this. It went on back order and they never restocked it. Like, people were hunting other people for that game. Like,
Oh, wow.
I don't know why they would include that in a corporate training when it wasn't really available ever.
It's a scratch and win lottery style game. There's 26 for him, 26 for her. And once you scratch it and you use it, it's fine. You put it back in the black bag it comes with and you can pull from it any time. But there's fun things on there that you guys can maybe spice it up in the bedroom, which is kind of exciting. And you can put like on the steering wheel or on the mirror in the bathroom or any little, in his lunchbox if you pack his lunch. You can put it anywhere you want and then use it, which is kind of fun. So we have lots of different game options. But I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our hot heart massager. Hot heart massager, I have about 5 in my kitchen drawer, I kid you not, because they're that fabulous. It is for massage, but you can also use it for other things. There's a little disc inside. You snap this, it gets 129 degrees hot. And then what you can do with this little pack is you can massage with it with your favorite massage oil or lotion, or you can use it anywhere you need a little relaxation. So for example, maybe if you have some cramps, you can put it right here, one on each ovary if you get 2. And then you can also use it for neck aches, back aches, whatever, right? If you have a
Did you catch that? She's like, if you get 2, you can put one on each ovary, which scientifically makes 0 sense because you only release an egg from one ovary a cycle. Like,
Yeah, it's the uterus that's cramping, not the ovary.
but she's a sexual health educator.
Yeah, we're learning shit today. It might be wrong, but we're learning shit.
We need to, yeah, let's just go on.
significant other.
No, they're not single use. They're not a single use. You boil them in hot water and they reset.
They have sore muscles. You snap it, you put it on. Look, you're the good partner. You didn't have to do anything, which is really convenient. It's also good as a hand warmer. So if you're going out for football games or soccer or anything.
They make sex and partnership seem like this terrible freaking thing. Like, Oh God, you gotta do something, God forbid.
Yeah, it seems like this pitch would have been pulled from the 50s. Like, women have to pleasure the men and it's a chore and everything. So here's some products so that you can have fun too. And it's like, what makes you think that women don't have fun doing this, or non-binary people, or you know what I mean? It's just so outdated.
Yeah. Have you been watching or should we continue?
No, I've been watching. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm here now.
Yay.
Thank you for working with my technical difficulties.
Hey, someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
I've apparently volunteer as tribute, so taking it for the team.
It's okay. I'm
Like
sick
that.
right now. I got like body technical difficulties right now.
Oh.
Keep it in your pocket, you can pass it back and forth. It stays hot for about an hour. At that time, what's going to happen is it's going to harden and cool off, and then all you have to do is you could throw it on your nightstand and leave it there for 6 months if you wanted to. You could also right away, let's say you're like, oh, I want to use it again right away. All you have to do is you put it in a pot of boiling water for 7 to 10 minutes and it resets it back to its original state. Okay? Now, it's use and you reuse over and over for years. They can last. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. I'm actually going to come around and give you each a little rub down on your right arm.
This is where it comes.
Yep.
You're muted.
I'm about to throw something out the window. Anyway, that little thing she's got, my mom had hand warmers that were like for gloves when we lived in Boston that were made of that same thing. You did the disc and then I remember that from my childhood. Like, so when she showed that, I was like, oh my God, blast from the past. What is this?
I was in marching band in Connecticut, and we would use them all the time in our gloves because we would perform in 20-degree weather in November. Also, Tanya agreed. Don't touch me.
Let's watch him rub people down.
So it's a little disc, you snap it. It's pretty simple. There's no trick to this. Okay, there's no trick involved. So if you want a massage and they're saying, I don't know how, it's pretty easy, right? So that quickly, it's ready to go.
The man shaming like, oh, if he doesn't know how to give a massage, like he's stupid. And like earlier when talking about coochie, they're like, yeah, and for the men, we had to keep it simple, so theirs is called shave, so they know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are these people not married to adult men?
More like, have they ever met an adult man in their life? Like, have they just like met one in the wild just walking down the street? I don't feel like that.
I'm too stoned for. No, I'm not. I need to. I have some thoughts that they're off air thoughts.
So I want to say, having a partner who is a former massage therapist is great, but it's not great because when something hurts and he strips the muscle, it makes me levitate off the bed and it doesn't feel good. It feels good after. So be careful what you wish for. And like, it's like people can massage doing more than just this. Like,
yeah.
I don't like this.
I mean, between this and meeting her husband a few times, a lot of things are clicking right now.
Also, slight squirrel trail, real quick. My dog just used my hand as a pillow, and it's the cutest thing. My heart just melted. He was just like, gentle plop.
Do not go to a PR party, they'll rub you down. What?
I hate that they. I hate it. I hate it here.
So I will come around and like with this, I'm gonna use our Serenity. Serenity is a creamy massage oil. It's the best of both worlds. If you don't like the oily feel, because you feel like you have to go take a shower when you're done, but you don't like the lotion because if you rub or they rub for more than 2 minutes, you're like, ow, ow, right? So the Serenity is a combination of both, and it's aromatherapy, so it's also a de-stressor. And this one smells, it's a cucumber lime. I think it smells like a green Skittles. And that little dab is gonna do all of you. So I'll come around and rub you on your right arm so you can see what it feels like. But it is okay to ooh and ah.
Do they even ask? Do they even ask consent?
No.
It does smell good.
It's pretty easy. Now imagine if you use two of these.
It's warm.
You can do like
That was so
wax on,
fake.
wax off Mr. Miyagi.
And like earlier, we were talking about why they paid actors, and it's like, oh, is it because they wanted this to look more authentic, and like maybe consultants wouldn't be authentic sounding, like knowing that they're filming. But no, this shit is fake as fuck. Like, the fake diversity, like, all of it is bullshit.
Savannah, did someone say little dab 420 blaze it? Oh, we already took our gummies, Savannah. So
I took 100 milligrams, and I'm like, fuck, I need more.
that's where I'm at right now. But I'm like, no, I'm going to see fireworks tonight. It's my first time in years. So I'm not going to fuck this up by getting too high right now. But man, it's a struggle. The things I do for you guys.
Has anybody had a hot stone massage before? You know how expensive they are?
Yes.
She just nonchalantly compared her plastic gel shit to a hot stone massage.
Why is the lady in the pink sniffing her arm?
Because it smells.
It's scented?
The lotion she's using.
Oh, the lotion. I didn't see the lotion. I was like, the fuck is she sniffing?
It's on her hand here, and she's like dabbing it to like.
Tanya, that's my plan. That's why I have to save my gummies. I have to wait until I get there because then I'll be there for hours.
Gosh, this is awkward.
Is that the sniffer arm or the liquor arm?
It's a sniffer arm. She said right in liquor on your left. Wait, this is my left. Oh, fuck me. But don't.
I have extra too. Then you can just rub in the extra. I will pass this around so that you can play with it. But the thing I like about it is that you can literally get the bottle of Serenity and this, two of them, for less than one hot stone massage would cost you. And you have enough for at least 20 massages. And then these last forever. And it's super simple to use. So I'll pass it around. You can play with that.
I never had a hot stone massage, but logic tells me they're not comparable.
No, because the stone is actually hard,
Let me
and
let me
that's
ask the
like
expert.
jelly almost. Like it turns like it's not completely solid, right?
No, not
So yeah, you're
entirely
gonna get a
cold.
different experience.
Not the same.
I've requested the massage expert.
Oh
God
god.
dog it.
Yes. We're gonna get through this together, Jen.
Are you ready to? They're going to another section. I don't remember. It might be. Oh, it might be enhancement creams. I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna
It's
rage with this one.
it's about to get ragey and X-rated. Like headphones 18 plus. Let's go.
Anybody have any questions?
Oh,
Awesome.
I
Yeah.
summoned Emmett to
Yeah.
compare the about the stone massage being the same as the pure romance massage.
Should
And
we
he missed that
go?
section. But
Yes.
Let's go.
do y'all want to see him rage?
Yes.
Also,
Because
hi,
he's gonna
Emmett.
rage.
We're never finished. We're
We're
5
not. I
minutes
mean,
in. We're gonna do this for the next 6 months.
yep. I hope y'all
Hey,
are in it with us.
at least like we got content planned. Like this is gonna be some job security, you know.
2
Ah.
weeks of Naughty Nights, which is really fun. It's a scratch and win lottery style. And then what you can do with this little pack is you can massage with it with your favorite massage oil or lotion, or you can use it anywhere you need a little relaxation. So for example, maybe if you have some cramps, you can put it right here, one on each ovary if you get 2. And then you can also use it for neck aches, back aches, whatever, right? If you have a significant other, they have sore muscles, you snap it, you put it on, look, you're the good partner, you didn't have to do anything, which is really convenient. It's also good as a hand warmer. So if you're going out for football games or soccer or anything like that, keep it in your pocket, you can pass it back and forth. It stays hot for about an hour. At that time, what's gonna happen is it's gonna harden and cool off. And then all you have to do is you could throw it on your nightstand and leave it there for 6 months if you wanted to. You could also right away, let's say you're like, oh, I want to use it again right away. All you have to do is you put it in a pot of boiling water for 7 to 10 minutes and it resets it back to its original state, okay? Now, it's use and you reuse over and over for years. They can last. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. I'm actually going to come around and give you each a little rub down on your right arm. So it's a little disc, you snap it. It's pretty simple. There's no trick to this. Okay, there's no trick involved. So if you want a massage and they're saying, I don't know how, it's pretty easy, right? So that quickly, it's ready to go. So I will come around and like with this, I'm gonna use our Serenity. Serenity is a creamy massage oil. It's the best of both worlds. If you don't like the oily feel, because you feel like you have to go take a shower when you're done, but you don't like a lotion because if you rub or they rub for more than 2 minutes, you're like, ow, ow. Right? So the Serenity is a combination of both, and it's aromatherapy, so it's also a de-stressor. And this one smells, it's cucumber lime. I think it smells like a green Skittles. And that little dab is gonna do all of you. So I'll come around and rub you on your right arm, so you can see what it feels like. And it is okay to ooh and ooh.
Oh wow. It does smell good.
It's pretty easy. Now
Michael.
imagine if you use 2 of these.
It's warm.
Yeah. You can do like a wax on, wax off Mr. Miyagi.
My skin is
Anybody had a hot
screaming at
sun
me
massage
because
before?
like
You know how
I am
expensive
so
they are?
sensitive
Yes.
to lotions.
I have extra too.
And like 2 hot
You can just rub in the extra.
massages.
I will pass this around so that you can play with it. But the thing I like about it is that you can literally get the bottle of Serenity and this, 2 of them, for less than 1 hot stone massage would cost you. And you have enough for at least 20 massages. And then these last forever. And it's super simple to use. So I'll pass it
Wait
around. You
for
can
it.
play with that.
Does anybody have any questions?
Give it about 30 seconds. Just
You're like, I feel it.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
That's why there's clouds outside.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe, Emmett, breathe.
No, what the actual.
I think he's just broken. He's like, I have no fucking comment because
I think
no,
so.
no.
Emmett, don't worry. It's just going to get more ragey from here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go grab another drink. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
You can think Emmett he got the laugh you love so much. I hate that laugh so much.
I love it. It's so good. It's so good.
No, okay, this solves it. You're gonna be here in February for your birthday because like it will be nothing but those laughs like all weekend long. Like, oh, epic.
I think,
Uh,
and live chat needs to vote. I think that me and Emmett should go to Lushie's for our birthday. If you agree, put a black heart in the chat.
oh, it would be epic.
It'll be my 40th birthday. Come on.
I
Come on.
know.
When's your birthday?
February 24th.
Oh, nice. I'm the month
And
before.
Emmett's is a week after mine. So our birthdays are a week apart.
Oh, nice. That's cute.
You downgrade the benefits of an actual therapeutic hot steel massage to some crappy ass hot bad plastic bullshit. I added more words because teamwork makes the dream work.
Corporate saying.
Happy early birthday.
Oh.
Happy early birthday.
Sorry. I had no idea. My bad.
Oh my God. It is like the epitome of a corporate saying.
Oh. Well,
I've
fuck
heard that.
me.
I heard that at Microsoft, okay?
Oh God.
Awesome sauce. We're going to enhancements and arousal.
Oh
Two
shit.
This is where we need DC's moving on up sound clip right now.
Which one? Is there an app for that?
I think Elgato has an app for Stream Deck. I need to
Is
play with
it
it and see.
free?
Mhm.
Because oh my gosh, I'm gonna go download it.
top ones right now have been Great Head and our Like a Virgin. I'll talk about these two in this area. First and most important thing that I always like to say about Great Head is, ladies, it does not numb you, okay? If something is numbing you, you're probably like drooling around, choking away, and your partner's like, what the hell are you doing, okay? This just relaxes you. 2 point.
So much in that short time. For one, men also enjoy doing that at times. Like, what is happening?
Well, also, like, okay, I know, let's say having sex with a partner for the first time can be stressful, right? But, like, for the most part, it shouldn't be so bad where you need a product to relax you. Like, hey, dude. Sorry if you heard my dog. But,
Jax doesn't like it either.
right?
He does not like the fuckery.
Thank you, buddy.
I don't see it right away in the app store when I type in Elgato.
I swear, I'll find it and what I saw.
Well,
Maybe I'm
okay.
lying. Maybe I'm making it up. Maybe it's
I didn't look that hard. I just typed in string jacket Elgato and didn't see anything obvious. But I go, yeah,
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's about to get really what the fuck in here.
All right.
Sorry.
While we're listening, I'm going to get a refill.
Do it.
You might forget the mixer.
We're not doing that today.
It's about relaxing. One, you have control. Two, you can feel it. And also, if they're like numbing, it's gonna just make them sad, and it's just more work for you. Great Head just relaxes it. How do you use it? Take a nickel size, lick it, swallow it. It literally feels like a strawberry thick milkshake right going down. Great Head.
One thing for the guy, and then we'll move into the big boys because I know that's what y'all came here for. And that is going to be the Great Head. And Great Head is going to help with the gag reflex for the oral favors that we might have to do from time.
Have to.
Yeah, it's such a chore. Like, turning on a man can be a turn on in itself. So, like, I just don't understand the whole, like, oh, I have to do it. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. That's where consent comes from.
Also, not all men have penises, you dummies, and they're still valid. And oh my god, why? Why did I sell this shit? Why did I say this shit? The ABC chart, anniversary, birthdays, or coach bag.
That is just wild. Like,
I think she says, oh my gosh, it's a story.
that's the same face we have, lady. Like,
Crystal, it's crystal balls like the wedding gift.
And like, okay, I want to come back to at what point is it like it should be an experience that you want to pleasure your partner, not an obligation.
right. If it's something
Yeah.
that like you feel like you have to do, then maybe you need to reevaluate like what's going on there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To time. If that time of year is approaching for you, Great Head is going to help you out, okay? Big fat
Time
piece
of the
size.
year?
Season of giving is right.
Yeah.
I'm smiling because I'm like raging. Okay. I want y'all to know that. Like, I get the uncomfy smiles. So, whew.
Around the corner. Big fat pea size, back of your tongue, swallow it. When you swallow it, it's gonna brush against your throat. So when you're down there, you're not having that horrible gag reflex. It's also flavored, so you can have something other than the same standard penis flavoring, right? All right, then like a bird.
Don't do it. Right.
This is the worst.
Oh,
This is what hell is.
the time of the year, the ABCs, anniversary, birthday, Christmas, or coach bag. That's it. When you give head is on anniversaries, birthdays, or when you want a coach bag or Christmas. Fuck Thanksgiving.
What about
What
Halloween?
else?
Let all the freaks out. Like, come on, let your freak out at Halloween.
What about
What?
Valentine's Day?
What
Let your freak
the
flag
state?
fly, friends. Like,
Right? Or
and
you got a whole
like
month for
Ronnie said,
Pride.
if you don't
No,
like doing it, then don't do it. It's fine. But don't make it sound like it's a chore.
Right.
no, like no.
It's not like paying your taxes. Like, it's not like that. It should not be like paying your taxes.
Whoa.
You have to pay
If
your
you-
dues. Time to do it. Like, no, stop.
Um,
Mhm.
I effed up and apparently we watched Crystal's presentation of this product already. I effed up. It's my first long form video ever, so
Sing it with me, ladies. Like a virgin, tightened you up, okay? Literally like a virgin for 24 hours. Little bit, just do a little rim job, put her on in there, and literally tightens her up. Don't forget your lubrications with both of these because you don't want to get stuck in a sticky situation. Enhancements.
Just like any
That's not how this works. This is not how this works. Like, you should not be putting anything down there that's going to affect you in a way that causes swelling. Oh my God. What are we doing, guys?
Don't do Madonna dirty like that, please.
No. I'm surprised they didn't get sued for that.
Latex
Ooh.
allergies.
Uh-huh.
did I put Crystal's like a virgin speech in twice? Oh well. I'm not a professional.
muscle in your body, your vaginal muscles are the same thing. If you don't work it, you lose it. So it's use it or lose it. And so when we're talking about strengthening your muscles, we have options for strengthening your vaginal PC muscles. And then we have this fabulous little quick fix. If you would like him to feel larger, you to feel smaller, it's Like a Virgin. And Like a Virgin is a 24-hour vaginal tightener, has alum in it. So you put it in the inner opening of the vagina. It causes that area to kind of like shrink and contract. And then again, it makes him feel larger and you feel tighter. So Like a Virgin is what it's called.
Now we
They have products for that too that are not a like something you put on your skin if you have a problem with needing a larger size. There are solutions out there
Oh,
that are
I
not an
like
MLM product.
I learned things in smut books where I'm like, oh, that makes sense. If you do that, then he would feel larger. Like, I learned more reading fucking smut than selling this shit.
Because smut is based on people's like creativity and brain and like situations, and this is trash, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
Protective language.
We're only 10 minutes in.
This is gonna be like the next year, y'all. I hope y'all are buckled up, ready to go, because we're gonna be doing this for a while.
I am committed. I am here for this. I actually do consent to be here, so we're
Right?
good.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh-huh.
I think Al's broken.
I think so. But like what is even more gross to me is the people who and it used to be a joke when I had my daughter of like, oh, just ask the doctor to add in a stitch.
They
Like,
call it the husband stitch.
yeah. And I was
Fuck
like,
that.
that's fucking gross. Like, I'm sorry. If you have gone through the whole process and like the body changes and everything that come with growing a whole human, the last thing, if my ex had asked that to my doctor, I probably would have like decked him in the hospital. Like, I literally just pushed a watermelon out of a kiwi, and now you're telling me as that it's broken? I'm sorry, we have a problem here.
Yeah. Quit shaming women for biology.
Seriously.
Mhm.
Have our arousals. This is my favorite section. This is the orgasm section. Do you know women need foreplay? Crazy, I know. If you're like, I really need you to tell my partner that.
Guess what? Men need foreplay too.
Yeah, that's a pretty big part of the sex process, like unless you're doing a quickie, but you fucking need like some warm up.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Go follow me on TikTok. I talk about it all the time. Okay? Women need foreplay. If you've ever looked at a ceiling fan going, are we done yet? You need foreplay. Fun fact, can you have sex without foreplay? Yeah, of course, but that does not mean that your body was ready to go. You need to have like a crock pot, simmering all day, getting going all day, just a little get up and go. This is what we call O. O is going to be a little.
Why is everything that they do, why is everything they talk about sound like such a chore?
Mm-hmm.
Because women
Guess
don't
it's time to go again. Okay. Like, no,
What?
stop.
What?
Oh, God.
Don't enjoy sex.
No, obviously not. It's a
Gotta
hassle.
No, women's bodies are like crock pots and it takes all day to turn us on. But you fucking men are like toaster oven, like done. You're like air fryer, like 10 minutes and you're burned. My
hate this.
husband is here and he's like, 10 minutes, you're being generous.
Men are fryers. Yeah, okay, I have a logo idea.
My husband, he just got home and he's probably like, what the fuck did I just come home to? Yeah, but like, they have classes on this shit at World Conference. You have to go to World Conference, but like, they should not be training on that stuff. They have like a menopause class, a breast cancer class. Like, why? You're not qualified.
Mhm. And I can tell you as someone who has a hormone-based autoimmune disease, like, it is a struggle, and they don't wanna go down that road, but they need to like, their approach is just yucky to me.
Mm.
So fucking
Mhm.
binary.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit right on your clitoris, and it's going to take you from 0 to 60 in 30 seconds. Little bit, long way. Do me a favor as you start that, put a little note next to it, a little bit. You don't use a lot.
God forbid your husband wants to spend time with you, turn you on. No, he's ready to go, so you have
Yes.
to be ready to go too. God forbid he actually wants to like wine and dine you.
Right. Right. Let's create everything to get it done, and with the least amount of effort, with the least amount of time. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bullshit.
But it's only for these products are only for men or women, and they're, you know, and we're going to be very clear about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
What also happens when a guy drinks too much sometimes? Sad little friend, okay? Put a little bit right in the V spot, right in the...
What? What?
There's a reason why we are going to retire doing this video. Like, it's every single thing one of these people says is just fucking batshit.
Lushie down. Lushie down. She needs a margarita for this.
I need a margarita for this.
He tried to have me a cider. I'm like, no, this is margarita.
This is a hard liquor
territory.
video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will you put it at Lushie? Yeah. Oh, you're the best. Okay.
And you make me one too.
Mr. Lushie is the best.
What? Yeah, I'm not a big drinker. Yeah, that's not on camera. You're good. Yeah, sorry for the score, Drow.
Just saying.
Oh God, let's go.
Tip, and right behind the testicles, it's gonna send the blood flows to there. Remember a little bit. I know I keep saying that a lot, but trust me, I want you to have a good experience, not a fiery experience. Oh, GPS. Y'all ever find it? Now you will. GPS plumps up the G-spot. Where is the G-spot? In the vagina, on the roof, about 1.5 inches. It's a little different for everybody, but you're gonna put this cream right inside. Use your fingers, use a toy. Some people are like, can my partner use it? If you want it done right, always do it yourself. But, you know, education and communication is also very important. Put it in, put it on the roof. It's gonna plump up the G-spot and makes it easier to find. Use fingers, use toys, and I'm about to show you a magical way.
Do you want
Oh,
the
that's
link?
some magic.
Savannah, do you want the link? Do you want to hop on? I will send you the link. If you want to join the shit show,
Do it.
do it.
Peer pressure.
The C-ring later.
But if you don't,
you want to
if you
know
don't, that's
where and
okay.
how the G-spot is had, use GPS. But I also love, if you have never feel like you've had that moment, or maybe you're like, yeah, I think I've had it before. This is the moment to really know that you've had a G-spot orgasm. GPS.
Now we're going to move right into talking about arousal creams. So arousal creams are very important because women are typically a little bit more like crock pots, men are like microwaves, right? So our libido.
Why are we comparing people to appliances? Like, what? Am I just like stoned, or is this just wild?
I like air fryers better. Oh no, men are like air fryers. Fast. Thank
Right.
you.
And like Karina said, my arousal cream is my husband. Thanks.
Thanks.
What that reminds me of is the other lady we just watched. She was like, oh, put it like under his balls. Like, just touching there can like turn a guy on. So like, why do you
Right.
need the cream? Just start touching.
Are you editing your Kelsey Ray video?
That's gonna be so good. I'm like,
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so ready for
cannot
that.
wait.
I don't think anyone's ready for that fuckery.
I have a hard time watching cringe sometimes because like I'm the one like watching through my fingers, you know.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, that's gonna be a cringe fest. I'm excited for
Mhm.
it.
Did you see
Oh,
today?
Savannah.
Today on Reddit, a Redditor posted that she was in the condos
Yes, I
behind.
saw that.
I'm like, oh, that's so meta.
We live in a low libido society, so our libido sometimes has a little bit of a problem and we need a jump start. Different medications, again, that you might take, antidepressants, birth control pills, all these things can affect your libido and stress and all that jazz. So I'm going to show you my finger puppet vulva. This whole area.
I'm surprised she doesn't have a real puppet.
Wait, no, so, wait, we'll circle back to that because some of them do. But someone on Etsy made
Reddit.
yeah, someone on Reddit was in some condo in South Carolina, and Kelsey would raise selfie. You could see the condos, and the Redditor was like, "Whoa, I'm like right here. Like this is weird."
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
No, but
Mm-mm.
like there was a lot. There was like for your pleasure, slumber parties, passion parties. There were others. Yeah, I would freak the fuck out. Yeah.
Area would be considered the vulva. Then this right here would be the clitoris. And then this is the labia. And then a million miles away from the clitoris, way down here is the actual vagina.
Bitch.
So about 80.
A million miles?
They call that the pure romance gang sign.
Stop. Nothing like a
Redditors
bunch
or
of
pure romance huns.
nothing like a bunch of middle-aged women showing vaginas with their fingers, calling it a gang sign. Like, what is go off? Like, I MLMers are wild, y'all.
Yeah, because when I think of gang signs, this is who I picture.
Yeah. Oh God, these people need a dose of reality.
5% of women during penetration, they're not going to get that clitoral stimulation that they need. Bummer, right? It's just the way we're shaped. So if you thought there's something wrong with you, there's not. It's completely normal for it to be that way. That's why when I show you in a little bit, silver bullets and stuff like that, and then these creams are so handy. So these arousal creams are going to help level the playing field. And there's different intensities depending on if you've ever used one before. The boost is going to be the first one. This is the mildest. So you just do a tiny little dab. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So just a tiny little bit is all you need right on the clitoris. It's going to kind of bring the blood to the area. You're going to kind of get excited and you're like, hey, something's going on, right? And it's flavored. So if anybody does stumble downtown, you're like, surprise, it's dessert, right?
I'm so glad Eloise is here, by the way, for this. Like,
No. There's a comment that I want to highlight, but I cannot. But there's a comment, and now I've been told something different. But I'm not highlighting which comment I'm replying to.
I
There's been
know you, so I
jokes.
know what comment it is.
There's been jokes about something. We should move on, right? The gummies beating us at this point. Let's finish this section.
Yeah.
Our max is like 2 hours. I've noticed it. Like it's like we can do about 2 hours on Beat the Gummy, and then we're about done.
Yeah.
Well, it's like an hour and a half on the gummy usually, so
Yeah, this is a little longer.
but like I usually think we gummy before, like have before, but I wasn't helped out right before, so that's how we got longevity this time.
Well, also, I didn't take 4 of them. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I knew that we needed to get through a big section of this
Which we
Yeah.
did not.
because we are
I just love your
13.
13 minutes in a 2-hour stream. We
What?
fucking win. Let's go.
We are some
That's-
talkative bitches, and I love it.
We need to finish this section and then call it a day. Let's go.
Yeah.
So that's your boost, and then there's the pure. Pure is the middle of the road in intensity, and this is really going to be the one for the ladies that are super sensitive, or if you want to be discreet and you would prefer not anybody to know that you're using it, and that's pure. And then the last one is called O, and O is a unisex product.
Are you okay?
One, I do not get this sales pitch. Here's this product that you're gonna feel ashamed for using. How is that sales pitch, Wendy? Please educate my ignorant ass. I don't get how that's a good sales pitch.
It's not. It's absolutely not. Like, I can't even like begin to describe why it's not okay. It's just don't listen to any of this in sales. This is like what not to do. Okay? So use it as an example, not a reference.
We're almost there. Let's go.
So this is one where you can use a little bit on you. You have about 8,000 nerve endings on the clitoris. The head of the penis has a lot less. So when you put a little bit more generously on the head of the penis, you both can feel it, right? Pardon your pants.
I want to
Yay.
call bullshit on that.
Now, again, this one's safe.
Yeah.
I would like to call bullshit on that. Where
That's
are your
just
facts?
using more products so that you run out faster, in my opinion. Because, like, there's only so much you can do.
Ow. I think this
Oh, that's great.
I think what infuriates me more than anything about like PR is they literally put zero responsibility on the man and everything on the woman, which is so fucking old school. And like someone said earlier, was this written in like the 1950s? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, it's like, you know, everything is a chore. You know, women don't enjoy, you know, let's say going down on a man, you know,
Sex is
or
an obligation. Like you're obligated to do it.
sex is black and white, there's just man and a woman, there's nothing else. It's just so outdated.
I hate it here. And just for the
Mhm.
record, yes,
Mhm.
I know Miss Crystal Bowles. Been to her house, stayed the night with her at the beach. Interesting tea spilled on that one on Clown Town, remember? On my streams.
Mhm.
Yeah, those were fun times.
Too. So good news. So if you have zero libido at all, never in the mood, this might be a good one for you to start with. I had a woman come to me about 9 years ago in the ordering.
If you have zero libido, go to your doctor. Get your
Mhm.
hormones checked, talk to your doctor, talk about medication you're on. It could be the problem. Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah. And
Please,
then if
please.
that's not the issue, maybe you need a therapist to work on some stuff too. And
And
that's
it
totally
could,
okay,
it could be chemical imbalance. It could be it could be 1,000 things, but an
Yeah.
MLM product is not going to fix it. See your doctor.
Mhm.
room.
Right. Like Trash said, or maybe you're
Oh.
asexual,
Mhm.
Or maybe you're not attracted to your partner.
Yeah. It happens and that's okay. That's normal. But just using a random ass product, like I'm just over that,
Yeah. No, no, no. No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't know if you can help me. My marriage is over. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why? She says, well,
How many gummies you had? Am I like the only sober one here right now?
Oh my god.
This is great. I'm here for this.
Oh, I love it.
a little bit more generously on the head of the penis. You both can feel it, right? Parting your pants, yay. Now, again, this one's flavored too, so good news. So if you have zero libido at all, never in the mood, this might be a good one for you to start with. I had a woman come to me about 9 years ago in the ordering room, and she says, Crystal, I don't know if you can help me. My marriage is over. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why? She says, well, we never have
Hate
sex
this story.
anymore. And I said, well, what happened? And she says, ever since I had my son. And I'm like, I have 2 small kids. I totally understand. It's completely normal. How old is your son? And she says, he's 9. And I'm like, oh, dang, that's a long time.
So you're telling us you judge your customers?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
Oh,
okay. So I recommended
quick
the little
timeout
Oh,
before we end.
no. No.
one's flavored too. So good news. So if
Quick timeout is if you have not liked all of the streams, please make sure you like them. Give all of us a follow. Just a quick note before we end. So please make sure you give us all the love because we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's see, we're out here.
I recommended the little black bottle. I said,
Oh. Yeah.
never have sex anymore. And I said, well, what happened? And she says, ever since I had my son. And I'm like, I have 2 small kids. I totally understand. It's completely normal. How old is your son? And she says, he's 9. And I'm like, oh, dang, that's a long time. So I was like, okay. So I recommended the little black bottle. I said, take it home, try it out, let me know. She called me the next week in tears to tell me it had saved her marriage. So she was so thankful. So it's a really great product. I always wonder what happened to her. And then I was doing a party about a year ago, and I look up, and right in the middle of my story, I look at her and she looks at me, and I'm like, oh, and she's like, oh, and I said, oh my gosh. And she says, you're talking about me. And I said, oh my gosh, I am. And
But they fucking tell you at the end, spoiler, what happens in the shopping room is like Vegas, and what happens in there stays in there. But clearly that doesn't fucking happen. Like,
Right. Like, if she's sharing that story, what's to say that she's not going to share what products I buy? You know?
Mm-hmm.
She claims that she doesn't do this, but it's in a corporate training. Like, this is not a real party. These are actors. They're at Chris Chickenelli's house. Chris is probably right off screen watching. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But the yeah, we're almost through this.
And she was like, oh, please continue to share my story because I'm standing in her brand new house. Her and her husband had just bought this house. They just celebrated their 17.
Wait. This story doesn't make
It doesn't
sense.
make sense.
You looked up and saw her, but suddenly
It's her house? Like,
No. This whole thing is scripted. 100%.
okay, Jan.
Ma'am, this is Wendy's. I can actually say that, and it's true.
Year anniversary, and she was having the party because she needed 3 more bottles of the product. Okay, so it is a great product.
are we done? I think next is lubes.
Okay.
Do we want to continue or?
They've been live for 2 hours, so we could, if this is like a good
I'm cool with
stopping
whatever.
point,
I can do
I'm
maybe a half an hour more.
Okay, I'm down for whatever because I know we have.
I'm free,
But
so
we have 35 more minutes of content. Okay, let's talk about lube.
I'm gonna cut the camera for a minute.
oh, you need to Lushie explain about where DC is. We have some people who
So DC is off in, help me, Brazil.
wasn't she officiating camel races in like
Morocco.
I don't know, Morocco or something? Like wasn't she like the featured judge or something?
Something like that. But
It was like there's a whole thing around it and like she couldn't talk about it. It was a secret.
yeah. But she's just not available to stream right now because of some extended family stuff.
She's fine. She's fine.
She's
Just so everybody
fine. She's in the witness protection program.
knows.
I don't
We're
know
all DC.
when she'll be home, but I let her know like when she gets home, she better still like rest for a few days. I will shake her. I will. No, that's a joke. Oh my gosh, YouTube.
No, we'll just take over the channel.
Wendy will drive here and we will drive to Houston and have a conversation with DC.
Mm-hmm.
So
and be like rest.
you rest.
The lady she continues to take some time because I got this.
Yeah, we're all good with covering.
Yeah.
Yep. We're all just kind of collaborating and helping Lushie to stream some content and help our channels as well as keep DC's channel live and going. So it's kind of a collaborative effort. We work together.
Mm-hmm.
It's my husband's idea. He's like, just make shit up. So I'm like, okay. So yeah.
She got a custom, what was it, a self-guided a guided tour of the Vatican by the Pope in the Pope Mobile.
Yep.
Yes. She's had fun on our make-believe adventures.
We've
And
had fun trying to create them all.
Then get out.
Just call her Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate, I know like the views aren't like what it would be obviously if DC was here, so I appreciate every view, every like, every dislike. You just make me smile and laugh. Every unsubscriber, like bye Felicia. James Bond or Batman. But let's talk about Liv on DC's channel. I'm sure she's so sad she's missing this.
All right, friends, we're going down to lubrication. Every woman needs lubrication. I don't care how old you are, what you've been through, every woman needs lubrication. 1, you'll have better vaginal health. 2, better orgasms. And 3, why not just have better intimacy with you and your partner? I feel like there's so much pressure on a woman to be like wet and ready to go all the freaking time. That's
Ma'am, have you been listening to yourself talk?
No, she's been saying this whole time, like, oh yeah, it's a chore. Here's his products to help it out. And now it's like, oh yeah, ready to go all the time. What?
I'm with Sam. My brain is buffering.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Holy
Lindsay.
cow! That's so sweet. You're so sweet.
So sweet.
Big hugs and all the non-culty love.
Go DC. Damn it. I accepted Apple Pay from you one time, and now it automatically accepts it. I'm like, bitch, no.
No.
I should turn that off because I don't want her money.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather she come visit someday.
Right.
not how we roll.
Lubricants are really important. Different times of your life, your body's ability to lubricate is going to be affected. So, premenopausal, postmenopausal, hysterectomy, nursing, childbirth, stress, lack of sleep. I mean, pretty much anything.
I felt like Jen has something to say.
I'm
I
just
feel no, go ahead.
my head is trying to like I'm trying to keep my brain in one piece at this point because the things that this woman says are like her view of intimacy and my view of intimacy are very different.
Yeah.
Her view of intimacy sounds like a very unpleasurable experience.
Like,
And I'm not
it
about
feels
that
like
life.
in her view, a woman's life is miserable 24/7. Cause like, she's talking about like the lubes and stuff. She was talking about the enhancements in that way. And I'll be really curious. I do remember watching this video, but I don't remember like in detail it. So it'll be good to see like what she says about like the toys and stuff. But it's like just have fun. Like life
Right.
can be beautiful and full of fun and joy. And this is just bringing everyone down.
And I feel like it's like it to what you're saying and to Trash Doctor's point, it's like it's work. And they're
Yeah.
making it sound like work. And it's like, well, you need this product for this, or this product for this, or this product for this, and you need to maintain communication, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. And it's like, what happened to just like communicating with your partner and not feeling like you have to have all these things to be a better partner and do all the like to be the best partner you can be? It's like it's all this stuff is unnecessary. And I feel like I'm getting kind of like deep in my feels with this because it really gets to me that like people get like they think that this and take this as what like a healthy relationship and a healthy sexual intimate relationship should be like. And there's a part of me that I absolutely want to rage and scream because it's like this is not anything of what like in my opinion, fulfillment or being in an enjoyable relationship
It
is
is
like. This is not real life to me. And they're like,
just
this is real life. And they're, you need this product, you need that product. And it's like, you know, y- when she talks about, feeling down or having problems, and it's like, maybe I'm fucking depressed one day. Like I'm allowed to be fucking depressed. And like, it's
no.
like, it's just so, this is like pure romance is so fucking twisty, man. I just like, and as a queer person, I feel like I can say, "What the fuck?" Like, "What the fuck?" Like,
What
this is and I'm sure I'm gonna rage even more, but I'm just maybe it's the gummy that I'm just, like, chill about it, and I'm not raging as hard as I could, but I'm like,
Well,
we end with the warming lube. So
no, that just sounds awful.
it's worse than you think, I promise you.
Oh, joy.
"Yes, let's go."
Anything, over-the-counter medications, all of that stuff. So if you have allergies and you take like an antihistamine allergy pill, it doesn't just dry out your nasal cavity, it can dry out your vaginal cavity too. So having a good lube is like having a great pair of shoes.
It's called Just Like Me. Just Like Me is an FDA cleared pH balanced lubrication, literally designed for you to be just like you, okay? One squirt is all you need, literally one squirt. They're actually measured for you. I'm gonna come around and let everybody take their left finger. You're gonna take a little bit and just rub your sad violin, and I'll explain the rest. Boom, come back. Everyone feel how soft, silky that is? Literally, that feels like you. Now keep rubbing. If you smell your fingers, that's your fingers. If you got a weird smell, that's you. Sorry, it has no fragrance. But literally, once you're dry, lick it and touch it again.
I just sneezed all the bullshit out of this.
Do you have anything to say, Jen? Lies. Let's go.
Again. When you're
I'm
wet,
gonna
it's
sit
wet.
over
When you're dry, it's dry.
I'm gonna sit over here and play my sad violin.
Because this whole thing has been depressing the whole time. Like, let's be real.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Takes you for 12 hours. Now, we're probably too lazy to have sex for 12 hours, but say you're like, I'm trying to go somewhere, trying to get laid tonight, you're going home, take a squirt of your lube, put it in your vagina, do a little wave, go about your evening, and you are wet and ready to go all the time. You're welcome.
A wave?
Just like me.
Who's
Also, fun fact-
waving? Who's waving?
Your lips clearly.
I'm apparently doing it wrong because there's no waving going on over here. Jesus, please.
You're
Take me from somewhere.
Oh, Lindsay.
That's so sweet.
Got a membership. Halloween got a membership. It's just me, Mary, and Krista. Is that fun? Yeah. It's about to get worse. By God, motherfuckers.
If you've ever taken a tampon, rip it out of your vagina, hurt like hell, put a squirt of this on an applicator.
If you can stick out
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 Nope.
I'm just at a loss right now. I'm just, and it's hard to make me speechless, but like ripping out a tampon.
I
like,
did not have that on my bingo board ever.
No. So that's what you meant by it gets worse.
I don't know why showing people these videos brings me such great joy. I love watching people rage over these. I get way too much joy out of this shit.
I can see why. It's entertaining by far, but
And like
Mhm.
knowing Crystal and like the comments you make and what so entertaining. I mean
It's like shredding. Why don't you just shred it while you're up there? Like, take a freaking cheese grater. I don't know.
Your
A
left fingers like
microplane.
this.
Just microplane the shit out of yourself. I mean, good.
exfoliate, whatever you gotta do.
I mean,
Or both of your fingers, sorry, both index fingers like this. I'm gonna come around and give you a little bit on each hand. And what I would like for you to do is start rubbing it. Rub it between your thumb and your finger like this. Once you've decided which one you like better, just raise that hand, and then I'll tell you a little secret. And it's okay if you raise both hands.
okay, I just want to say, I bet
What if
she
you
is
don't raise a hand? What if you're like,
what
fuck this
yeah.
shit?
But here's my question. How boring do you think she is in the bedroom? Like, she's probably like, that product is not for that use. You can't use that product for that.
Dude, she's like a saltine cracker.
I cannot be
Yes.
involved in this conversation.
You started this, you get your ass back in.
Yes. But like, for real, I don't know this person. I don't know anything about her. This is pure speculation, and this is like, this is totally rude, but like, I just get the feeling that she'd be one of those people that's like, that's not how you use that.
Yeah.
That product isn't supposed to be used that way. And I can't highlight comments, but Lindsay said, giving lie on your back and think of England vibes. Yes.
Right.
It's I don't know. I was raised in the South, and it's very much like, I don't know, I have feelings about all of this, and religion, it all ties together, but it's like, this is just to me, it's like, this is how you should not have a relationship with someone. And like,
Yeah.
why do you need all these products to think that you could have like a better relationship with someone? I'm not saying that they don't work, and I'm not saying that they aren't beneficial to someone somewhere at some point in their life,
Right.
but I don't feel like I personally don't feel like it's like, not everyone is in a point in their life that this is what they want or this is what they need.
Yeah, no, there's so many products. Like, we're 2 streams in and we haven't even gotten to the toys yet, and she's expecting you to do, like she just said, it's okay if you put both of your hands up. So she's expecting people to buy
Yeah.
multiple things.
Yes. And it's like, I think she's even said too that it's, it's like the two products work together. She's talking about the massage, the two
Yeah.
products work together like the massage, like it's hot stone massage. And like Al said, she's pretending to be this person. And I think that's what a lot of MLM people do, is they pretend to be someone, or they have a persona that's their MLM persona. And it even goes as far as like how they how they post things on social media, and the things that they post to have this persona of it being perfect. And it's like, if you want to have this perfect life, you need to have these perfect products. And it just kind of like perpetuates this thought process of like, oh, this consultant who is a high up person is like, she does so good, and this is her brand, and I want to be like them. And it just perpetuates the cycle for me. And it's like, this is not real life. This is not her real life. This is not how she really acts in like parties in real life. And it's not relatable to me. So I look at it as more of a like, this is fake. I don't.
It is very scripted. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, Chloe. It's like the fake customer service voice, but make it your whole lifestyle. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
All right, ladies. So rub together. When you're rubbing, Have you decided which one you like better? Okay, go ahead and raise that hand. Okay, now probably the one on your left, starting to feel almost a little bit on the dry side, starting to get tacky, right? Once that does that, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Give it a little lick. For real. Rub it together. It's like I just put it on again, right? Yes. It's fantastic. It reconstitutes with a little bit of saliva or water. So imagine, or even your own lubrication. So right about when you're getting in the mood, right before they're finished. It's perfect. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit there and lick my partner like he's a fucking popsicle.
No, he's supposed to be liking you.
Her and I do not have the same life. Like,
No. Going back to the whole like scripted thing too, it's like obviously like in sales, it's okay to have a sales script, but you should make it your own. Like there's always that caveat of make it your own. So if this is her making it her own, like it is not world class in my opinion, you know?
No.
Like there's misinformation here. There's a whole bunch of like, oh, this is like a chore. This is, you know, just such a nuisance. And it's like that just plays into the old Hollywood stereotypes of like, oh, like sex is a chore kind of thing.
Yeah. It's not good. Not good. Not good.
Okay, that's the one on your left. That's gonna be those of you that like that one better, it's gonna be You're Just Like Me. I'm gonna give you each a little napkin so you can clean off when you get wet.
Mom! Did you catch that?
Yep. Which I didn't, but I did.
I missed it.
Oh! Mm.
Maybe You're Just Like Me. I'm gonna give you each a little napkin so you can clean off when you get wet. Now,
That did she add the he at the end? Like even,
Ew.
You
Ew.
did it? Oh! They're on YouTube.
oh yeah.
Live parties.
Oh, is that? That'll be our
want-
next. That'll be next in the series.
If you
Yeah.
want to get high and react to vintage hero masks, like before this even, we can deliver.
I've definitely
Drop a-
seen one on YouTube.
Drop an eggplant emoji.
Ugh.
the one on your left is your water-based lubricant. So that's gonna be our most natural pH balanced one. If you are highly sensitive, we have a line called Pure Naked, and our Pure Naked line is all natural, paraben free. So if you're one of those people that's really conscientious,
They got sued for that. I
Ooh.
found, because I'm working on a deep dive for TC's channel, I need to put it together. Like, I don't know how she wants to do it. But yeah, I found a lawsuit over that claim.
Ooh. Oh, and 5 eggplants gets the win, by the way. So if we see 5 eggplants, and we got 3 eggplants in the chat, so if we get 2 more, we're definitely
But
gonna
they're
do
all
the
from DC's channel. Come on, Jen's chat and Wendy's chat. Peer pressure.
I hope y'all
what you
keep
put
I
on your
hope
skin and
somebody's
your body.
keeping up with this of what our schedule is. Lushie, that's your job as the manager of the topics that we're supposed to be covering.
Oh,
Hey, Cal.
is wild up in here.
That might be an option for you. With the one on the left being the Just Like Me, that's perfect for those of you that are sensitive to UTIs or yeast infections. And that's also the one you want to use if you don't want anybody to know you're using a lubricant.
Who the fuck cares if anyone knows you're using a lubricant? Like, is that like such a secret? Are we just like out here like sneaking lube to each other?
I think the implication, if you're an Always Sunny fan, you know. I think the implication is, men feel less manly if they can't make you have a walk. I think that's the implication.
Okay.
Is men will feel inadequate if you need lube, which if your
Mhm.
man doesn't understand basic biology, maybe you shouldn't be having sex, in my opinion.
Right. Well, also it's like once again very heteronormative and like very black and white. It's like the only way you can have sex is penis and vagina, and it's like, I mean, women can still have anal. Like, you need lube for that.
Right.
They do have a silicone-based lube for anal, they do, and there is a sales pitch about that.
Mm.
There's nothing wrong with lube. There's
No.
nothing wrong with, like, the body changes so much during so many points of time that if you there is, in my opinion, no reason to feel shame or like, because your body is your body, you only get one body, and there could be a change going on. A lot of things can happen, but if you have a partner who has an issue with that, again, I encourage you to reassess things that people you are in relationships do if they make you feel inadequate.
Yeah.
That's just a whole life thing. But I don't like the heteronormative. Like, I have a big issue with, like, and I've said this, and y'all can come at me, all the straights in the chat. But, like, I feel like people who are hetero sometimes have a very difficult time understanding things that are not hetero.
Yeah.
And I feel like since pure romance is more in that hetero mindset, that they don't understand the variety and types of relationships that people who are not straight can and do have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very limited. And
Mhm.
even the information that they're passing out, a lot of it is just wrong.
It's old and it's bad, and it's from a time period from, like,
Yeah.
times have changed, and that's
I feel like
but
it's outdated for even when it was done, because this
Mhm.
was only 10 years ago. And some of the way that they're talking, it genuinely sounds like TV stuff from the 50s and earlier.
Mhm. Very trad wife. Very
Oh,
trad wife.
Yeah. And this is supposed to be empowering women.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like Eloise said, there is more to life than the missionary position.
Yeah.
There's more to life than PMV. Like, it's
Uh-huh.
very homophobic to be like, oh, sex equals PMV. Like, very homophobic, in my opinion.
Agreed.
You just keep this cute little bottle hidden. When they're not looking, you slip.
Once again,
Did she just say you slipped something? Like, is she? I'm gonna
that
need
one
to hear
I
that.
don't think she meant to do,
I need
but
to
still.
I'm gonna need you to record it, to rewind it a little bit, because I need to hear that in its entirety before I start raging.
Let's go back. That's like 40 something
Your skin
seconds.
in your body, that might be an option for you. With the one on the left being the Just Like Me, that's perfect for those of you that are sensitive to UTIs or yeast infections. And that's also the one you want to use if you don't want anybody to know you're using a lubricant. You just keep this cute little bottle hidden. When they're not looking, you slip some on. They'll think they did that to you, okay? You just write it out. Yeah, baby.
Oh god, oh god.
Fun to do. Feel
Okay. Give men more credit. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like
Oh,
they're willing to work
women.
with you to be like, right. Anyone who's in an honest relationship that can have open communication is going to be like, oh, it's okay to use lube. Like, it's not a big deal. Like the human body is not embarrassing. I don't know why we keep pretending it is.
Well, like, it seems so freaking contradictory because, like, I believe in some version of the sales pitch, they, because it's corporate, there's like a million versions of this floating out there.
Right.
And in one version, they talk about lube being important because of vaginal tearing. Maybe she just said that. Fuck me. So, like, how can you be like, no, you need this for safe vaginal sex and vaginal health, but fucking feel ashamed for using it? Like,
Right.
make it make sense.
That's wild.
You're like, no comment. Let's
No.
continue.
I'm going to have to get going in a few minutes. Just a
Yeah,
heads up.
yeah.
free to try. That was our original, but it does also come in strawberry and Maui coconut, so you can add a little bit of flavor. Obviously going to be more difficult to explain if you're trying to be discreet.
Questions on lubrication?
Okay. I think that's all. Oh, I think they tied it the warming loop because, like, I went in order of the new demo, and I think he talks about the warming loop in
Okay.
your toy demo. So I think this is the end of the loops. Let's make sure.
Awesome. Cool. All right, ladies, who in the room likes
Okay. And this is the perfect place to begin a stream because this is the recruiting game. So it's
Okay.
an easy slide into a stream instead of today where it was like vaginal health. So this is a great place to end and start a stream.
Perfect timing.
So, final thoughts, my dudes.
Fuckery abounds.
I got nothing. Just what the fuck did we just sit through? Like,
Deb, I've had Wendy say, nope, next time I'm taking all my gummies. Like, fuck
yeah,
you,
this is a
man.
one and done on the microdosing. Like,
We got through 19 minutes out of 58 minutes, so we have an hour to go. So probably like 3.5, 4 hours of straight. Fuck us.
it's all
Hey, we're having
It's
fun.
so fun. Oh my gosh.
I am loving this.
Yeah, I appreciate the live chat, the replay too. I'm not a professional. I have not been saying that, but I appreciate it. If you got this far in the stream, let us know.
Yep.
You guys are the real heroes.
Purple hearts in the comments for DC, our
Yes.
queen. We can't wait for her to eventually get back. But in the meantime, I'm here tomorrow. Jen and I are gonna stream more Saint reps
Mhm.
crying about Saint no longer be a MLM. What time we need to discuss that? Live chat doesn't need to be
And I'll do my
involved.
makeup. I'll do my makeup while we listen to Saint.
That'll be good.
Yes.
I'll be working, but I'll be watching, guys.
We can do it in the morning then. Like, I don't mind. I know a
Okay.
lot of people are off work
Yeah.
tomorrow.
We'll figure
So,
yeah,
we'll-
if in the chat if we should have something posted within like before in the next couple hours or so. So if you want to like it to get a reminder, it'll be posted by tonight. So you can
Yeah.
to get your reminders.
Yeah. We appreciate it. Please go subscribe to Wendy and Jen. When Jen gets to 500, I get to interview her spouse, Emmett, Mr. Pico, and I don't know. I think I should just torture him with pure romance massage demos.
I think so.
Fuck the interview. I want to see him rage. Like, I think that would be much more entertaining.
We should make it an in-person interview. How fun would that be?
Yes, for your birthdays. Yes. So 500 will be Emmett raging to pure romance massage demos.
I love it.
In reels, because you know the TikTok